In this lesson we'll consider three more classes of lipids that are either components of membranes or serve as protective coatings for plants and animals. In our previous lesson we examined a class of lipids with a glycerol backbone and three esterified fatty acids. Phosphoacylglycerols are also built on a glycerol backbone and have two esterified fatty acids. The third hydroxyl group of the glycerol backbone is esterified to phosphoric acid to form phosphatidic acid, as depicted on the bottom left. Since phosphoric acid is triprotic, it can easily form another ester with a second alcohol group to form a phosphatidyl ester, pictured on the bottom right. The nature of the fatty acids in a phosphatidyl ester can vary in terms of the length of the carbon chain and the degree of saturation. In the example shown below, the molecule contains a saturated steryl chain as well as an unsaturated linoleal group. Phosphatidyl esters are amphipathic in nature, as we've seen for other lipids. Phosphatidyl esters often carry a charge on the head group, esterified to the phosphate group. The phosphate group itself carries a negative charge. As you can see from the structure of phosphatidylcholine shown below, the negative charge on the phosphate is neutralized by the positive charge on the choline head group. Please note, however, that though the net charge is neutral, the head group is still polar. Classification of phosphatidyl esters is based on the nature of the head group, as in the example shown here. Waxes are mixtures of esters of long-chain carboxylic acids and long-chain alcohols, as in myrcelyl cerotate below. Their role in nature is to serve as protective coatings for plants and animals. Another class of lipids containing two fatty acid chains is based on the sphingosine backbone, shown on the top left. This backbone contains a modified form of the fatty acid palmitate and the amino acid serine. Lipids based on this backbone are very common in both plants and animals and are important components in the nervous system. The simplest of these are the ceramides, which contain a fatty acid chain linked to the backbone by an amide bond, shown on the top right. In sphingomyelins, in the bottom figure, the primary alcohol group is esterified to a phospho head group, very similar to the head group structure seen in phosphoacylglycerols. In the consideration of the lipid structures we've examined thus far, perhaps you can see just how varied they are.